Hello everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. My goodness, 2019 is nearly over. What a year it's been. As you can see, we're still heavily into the construction around here on the Highland Valley Railway. But today I'm going to take a little bit of a break from this and do something a bit different. Back in April, just before I left for my massive trip to England, I called into my hobby shop and they told me they had got John's stuff in. So a little bit about John. Back in the days when we had a model railway club here and I was vice president, I was very fortunate to work with a man named John who was president. Wonderful man. John left the world, unfortunately, very suddenly, and his collection, his beautiful models, his scratch builds, it all lay in limbo for a while. But in April 2019, my hobby shop bought the stuff, and I thought, well, I gotta have some of this. So today we're gonna have a look at what I bought. I'm gonna warn you before we see it. This is my biggest ever model railway purchase. Never at one time have I spent that much money on some items. It's not all John's that I have in here, but mostly. So we're gonna spend a bit of time today taking a look at a purchase I made about a week before I headed off to England. I bought it then, just put it all in a box at the hobby shop, left it in a safe spot in the corner, and dealt with the purchase when I got back home. Some time after I got back home, and since I've had it, it's been here at home, stuffed away. No time to look at it, no time to open it or catalog or inventory it, anything like that. So we're gonna enjoy the surprise together. So let's get at it. Okay, so there's the box of stuff. Big box. It weighs 33 pounds. I weighed it. Because we have such a big job to do today, I have prepared myself very well. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of coffee and some cookies. Here we go. Okay, the box is open. As you can see, it's full. Now, some of the stuff was not from John, it was from off the shelf, and I've got it separated so I know which is which, and we're going to start with the stuff that was either from other collectors and it was second hand in the store or new off the shelf. So we'll start with a Loco Shed. I've got 4 of those now. Not going to use them as Loco Sheds. I've got something else in mind for those. Nice looking dummy CP switcher. Tuck that in the back. Another gondola. Now these cars here are a bit of an anomaly. I never ever saw one of these, but I was assured that they did run here, and somewhere in here, yeah, right there, what does that say? When empty, return to Agent Burlington Northern, Vancouver, BC. So I wanted one of those. So I got that one. I got a little building. A grain car, missing one of its trucks. Four-bay hopper and a few bits and pieces in it. A beautifully weathered, outside braced, wooden CN boxcar. Gorgeous kit. Beautifully done. Missing a few bits off the bottom, but that's okay. I've got those too, my spares. Another coil car. I got myself a beat up old Triang cattle car. Doors missing, underframe missing, really dirty. It's got ladders on it. Couple of ladders. I can use those. I can use the wheels, and I might be able to make doors out of that for another cattle car. Oh, that one's jammed in there tight. An Airfix Churchill bridge layer. Haha. Wonder if I'll ever get around to doing that. Building that. I got myself another power pack. Might end up being the yard switching controller. Another box here. I'm going to have to dig in here and see what is in here. I don't know who built that, but it weighs a ton. Tank car. Another tank car. Normally I wouldn't buy that type of tank car, but this one says Dow of Canada. Haha. Had to have that. Little CN crane car. That'll go in my work train. Bits and pieces. I guess that comes off of there. I got this mainly for parts. Because it's well and truly in pieces. Okay, get that out of there. And on we go. So 2 more 48-foot containers. They've been lightly weathered. CP ships container. I've got a few of those now. Interesting, because CP's been out of the shipping business for many, many years. CP ballast car. BC Rail fuel car. CN caboose. I wonder why I bought that. I've already got one. Another BC Rail diesel fuel car, different color. Ooh, there's a beauty. BC Rail caboose in the old two-tone green. Lovely. And Saskatchewan Minerals. So that is a potash car. moving on. We're still not down to John stuff yet. I think these are Intermountain Cars. Oh, it's got a busted step. I'm going to have to be careful with that. And these two, I don't know who makes these two. CN wood chip cars. Wow. Okay, we'll tuck those in. And now we'll get started on John stuff. Okay, I had John stuff separated with sheets of newspaper. All right. This is going to need a little TLC, but nice grain grain silo. That from John. Truck loading bin. Truck ride drivers in there. Open the valve, fill the truck up. I don't know how this gets filled up though. We'll work something out. Placer's tunnel portal. And another one. Single track. Got no use for them at the moment. Lumber load kit. Jacobson Brothers Mill. I don't know where that one is. Anyway. Oh, JB. Ah, JB. And a couple of bulkhead flats to take at least one load. An Intermountain British Columbia Railway pressure unloading tank car. Canadian Pacific center beam complete with load, warehouser. Couple more 40-foot containers, Triton and K-line. A wooden block with paper on it. Warehouser lumber. Lumber load. More pressure unloading. BC Rail. John was a BC Rail collector and had some absolutely beautiful stuff. There's a second one of those. Put those two together like that. Different numbers on them. Actually quite a different paint scheme. Large lettering and small lettering. 52'6" drop-end mill gondola. British Columbia Railway. I'm glad I don't have to build that one. John did it. They are gorgeous. Quite a bit of work to build those. I've built a couple of them. What do we got here? A couple more contain another CP ships one. I've got quite a few of those now. Even though CP ships doesn't exist anymore. CP went out of the shipping business many years ago. They'll fit certain eras. Okay, looks like we're getting down into the really interesting stuff. Athearn DCC quick plug equipped. It's DCC ready. An RS3. Again in the beautiful two-tone green. I remember seeing these. They're not around anymore. Proto 1000, an RS18 in BC Rail colors. This is a limited edition kit. Number 53 of 168. Not a kit, Loco. There's a little silver something that must have come off of that. A wood chip truckload. So if I build up a truck for hauling wood chips, there is a load. Now this one I got quite cheaply, and I got it because I need parts. Oh, I didn't realize there was a file in the bottom of that box. Wow. Anyway, I need parts for one of these, and so I bought that. It'll probably turn out that this is the better one, and I'll use the other one for parts. That is an E9, yeah, okay. Now here we're getting into what I think are the expensive models anyway. Atlas Master Locomotive Series, DCC ready, NMRI 8-pin socket. That is an RS, no it's not, C420. Oh wow, didn't realize that. BC Rail, I think, was the only Canadian railway company that bought any of the C420s, and they only bought 2. That's got a driver in it and everything. What else have we got down in this box? Well, wouldn't you know? I said if I built a wood chip truck. There is a wood chip truck. So I'll be able to put my wood chip load in that. I bought a bag full of ties or sleepers. I think I'm going to run out of table space here again. Quite a few parts and pieces there. This is mainly what we call ground throws for operating the points, turnouts. Hey, is that the bottom of the box? I can see the bottom of the box. Caslow Shops Distributing. This is a marvelous kit. Powered. Not complete. This was a B unit, no driver cab on it. It was controlled by the Loco attached to it. Again, BC Rail. Whew. Good thing I made lots of coffee. What do we got down in here? BC Rail slug unit. Oh. Now British Rail has units, or had units similar to that, but they were just braking units. They just had braking power to them. These, in contrast, have traction motors. So with a Loco like that, you could hook onto there and double your power, double your traction power. Beautiful. Rarely see these. As models. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Oh. We better be getting near the box. I'm getting low on coffee here. Okay, well, here's another bag of ties or sleepers. Aha, lumber loads. Just need the blocks of wood for that. What else have we got here? From Caslo. MLW M420 locomotive shell is what it says. So it would have just been the shell. That's going to need some parts. But John had also got a frame and motor and wheels for it. We must be getting down near the bottom of this box now. CPR GP9. Oh wow, nice. Gathering in a bit of snow here or something. That's an Atlas made by Kato, Japan. Gorgeous, gorgeous model. It's my second one of these. My wife bought me one for a gift. And I've kept that in perfect condition. I've never used it. Maybe I'll hook the two of these together and that one and this one sometime and haul a CPR freight with it. Two slugs. We've got more slugs. Oh, look at that one. Modern BC Rail. This one, heavy as anything, this one is. Under construction. More work. Lots of parts down there. Oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. And again from Caslo Shops, an RS18 low nose conversion kit. All that's in there is the glass. That's a shame. Oh well. Ugh. Kato SD40-2 snoot nose, that means very long low nose. Lots of detail parts there. Look at that beauty. Snowplow on it. Wow. Oh, where are we going to put all this stuff? What have we got left here? 60-foot throttle gondola, Proto 1000 series. Very nice cars, very nice models. That one in can for Canadian Forest Products. This one here, Macmillan Bloedel, which is another Canadian company. Oh. We're nearing the end now, guys. An Athearn box, Rocky Mountaineer. So I've got 2 of those now. Now that one looks very much to me as though that was custom done. Beauty. My CPR Baldwin. Oh, yes. That needs a few parts. A little bit of work. For a Baldwin. Very rare models. Oh, I've got to drink some more coffee. And a cookie. Now, in the very bottom of the box, excuse me while I chew up my cookie here. Let's take this one out of the box and have a quick look. If we get it out. Rapido Trains Via Rail Coach. Actually, that's a diner, I think. Yep, that's a diner. Wow. And to go with that, a Skyline dome car. There's a dome up on top, observation dome, Skyline 512 Via. And the very last item in the box is a parked car. This has the rounded end and a dome on top, observation dome, little cafe down in here, or bar. That's going to improve my Via train. Oh. Well, as I say, the box is now empty. Throw that aside. The box is empty. More than halfway down that cup. That one's empty. That one's empty. Oh my goodness. And look at all this stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed that Trains on Tuesday. I certainly did. Down to a mouthful of coffee and just one cookie left. That's some stuff I'm very pleased to have in my collection. So, I hope you'll join me again for another Trains on Tuesday. I'm buzzed with all this coffee. Whew. Chocolate mint. Bye everyone. Bye.